Howdy, howdy, everybody.
Oh,
Welcome to the
wow.
Glute Guys Network. We're back with another pretty chaotic video. Or maybe not that chaotic.
I see I see that you decided to take the intro over because I did such a really shitty job last week.
Well, no one's seen that yet, so they don't know how you did. And it really wasn't bad. You did fine. I don't think there was anything wrong with it.
I was a little rusty. I had to knock the rust off of that one. Um I'm just opening up the live myself on here so I can get the chat up on the side of the screen.
Yeah, so today, everybody, we are going into something a little bit different. We are going to do a ranking of some exercises. So, in order to do this, we're going to actually use our friend, not Google Gemini, because Google has failed us. Google is doing nothing for us. So, we're going to Google Gemini. And we're going to ask Google Gemini to give us random exercises. Based off of those exercises, we're going to rank them A, B, C, D, I presume. Sure, Dr. Tom is fine with that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
it should
we
be
will go
fine.
from there. Sounds good, Dr. Tom?
Yeah, sounds good to me. That was the plan all along. All right, since no one else is in here right now, we'll use. I had ChatGPT up. There it is. All right. So, do I tell them the fun thing that I programmed ChatGPT to do?
I think
I
we
keep
have
wanting
to.
to look at the recording. That is kind of okay. All right. So, we programmed ChatGPT, and I just gave it a prompt and said, "You are a random exercise generator. You can give any exercise that you want. When I say go, give me an exercise." But there's a fun twist. Also, throughout the segment, I want you to randomly say, "It's glute time" in all caps, which means we have to drop and do squats. Not every time. It's going to be randomly. It's going to be chaotically all throughout. I've tested it out. It understands the prompt. Hopefully, it doesn't tell me it's glute time every single time. Otherwise, mine and Aaron's asses are going to be fat for this summer. So we'll see. But just like that, Dr. Aaron, you've got the first go around. Go. ChatGPT says TRX inverted rows. No glute alarm this time. Also, before you give the ranking on this, there's four things that you have to rank. We'll go over that in a moment. Since I just clicked go for you, if it hit glute time, would that be your squats or both of our squats? How do we want to do this?
Everyone. Oh, yeah. If I'm talking, you have to do the squats, I think. Because we need someone to be talking. We can't just have everyone doing squats at the same time. Right?
I think that's also very true. All right, so if you're just joining in, we made ChatGPT an auto exercise generator. When I say go, it gives me an exercise, but randomly it'll say it's glute time, which means the opposite person who's not answering rather, has to drop and do squats. So ChatGPT just gave Dr. Aaron TRX inverted rows. The four categories, Aaron, overall exercise ranking. Just
Yeah.
for not for patients, but overall exercise rankings for you. What would you say to
So,
TRX inverted row?
if you don't know what a TRX is, it's basically these straps that you can tie to the top of a ceiling to a barbell or a pull-up bar, and you pull yourself up. It's not as hard as a pull-up. It's not sort of an easy thing to do. I would call it like a verse push-up type of thing too. I would give this exercise probably a or a B, to be honest with you. The exercise is a very good way to work your back. It's something that you could have at home. It might be a little bit easy for a lot of people, but sometimes we need a little bit easy. Sometimes a little bit easy is actually a good thing. What do you think, sir? You think A, B, somewhere in the middle?
Overall, I would give them a B. I don't think they're the most amazing exercise for what we're trying to accomplish. So I would say B.
Hmm. Jazz the goat on top. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want to say it.
No, that's a baseball player. That's safe. This is a safe
Okay.
chat. It's
And
just
then
a
I guess
baseball player.
it's fine to like baseball players. I don't know what that has to do with the TRX reverse pull, but we will we will take it. Should we hop
Yes,
on
we
to the
will.
next one, sir? See what we got next.
Yeah, no, let's roll. Hang on, let me pull up the exercise generator and go. I got lateral bounds, and what really sucks for you is it is glute time,
It's
and
glute
you
time,
have to do
baby.
20 squats. So lateral bounds, how do I feel? So if we don't know what lateral bounds are, it's like you can imagine like a hurdle, like a small short hurdle. You're going to basically be doing one-legged hops over each side of it, just bouncing, bounding back and forth over the hurdle. Overall, exercise wise, I think it's great. I use it a lot for my athletes. It trains, balance, coordination, power, control. It's great. Ranking for the specific muscle group itself, I think that it's primarily working the legs. It's a pretty good exercise. It's a plyometric exercise, which is great. Difficulty to perform. It's pretty difficult. Like if you're not coordinated and balanced enough, this one can trip you up pretty good. Not the most difficult exercise, but it's difficult. Final grade, I'd give this one a B for what it's trying to accomplish. Transition to sport might not be the greatest thing out there. Where you do some of it, but it gets the plyometrics and the power going.
I think a B is fair for lateral bounds. Very good for medial lateral stability. It works a lot of things that a lot of people forget to work about. Even for someone that's not an athlete, working on power and explosiveness from a little jump is probably a good thing. Power is one of those things as we get older that gets weaker a lot faster. So it is good to work on power. I think the medial lateral side-to-side stability is just another good thing for us to work on. I had to take a deep breath for my glute time. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think I was ready for it, but I'm feeling good.
I'm nervous that ChatGPT is going to just get way, way too excited with it's glute time. And we're going to just be fried after this. But let's see. Ready for the next one.
What we got?
You've got cable face pulls. Pull toward your face, elbows high. They say it's good for the rear delts and for your posture. Slow and controlled. No glute time this time.
Of course. So I have a feeling here I'm going to get glute time every time, but that is completely fine. Cable rows, I think, are another very good exercise. I sort of don't like when you have exercises where you pull with your elbows up so high, because of the stress that it puts on your shoulders. When you put a little extra stress on the shoulder, you're going to be a little bit more likely to get hurt. We don't really want to get hurt, of course. So for that reason, I'm not always the biggest fan of that exercise. Let us know in the comments what your favorite exercise in the gym is. We will rank that exercise. We'll tell you if we love it, and we'll tell you if we hate it. But yeah, I think overall it is still a good way to work those back muscles. I'd probably give that a B too. I think it's going to be pretty common that we're giving stuff Bs today, to be honest with you.
Probably. You know what? Welcome to the podcast episode where Aaron does more squats and we give everything a B ranking on exercises. Stick around. Are there any A's? Probably not. Next exercise. Go walking lunges. No glute time. So stepping forward, drop the back knee, keep your torso tall, alternate the legs, stay controlled. So ChatGPT is saying that you don't want to go. I like that it's saying do everything nice and slow and controlled, which is great. Aaron, why are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought you were about to do squats. You're not. You don't need. It's not glute time.
It's not glute time, but people need to see the lunges.
Overall ranking of the exercise, it's not bad. It's pretty decent if you want to work out some legs. Throw some dumbbells inside of there too. It didn't say dumbbells, so I'm just going to say no dumbbells. Ranking for that muscle group, I think it's good. Overall, I think it's a solid leg workout for sure. Difficulty to perform, it's very easy to perform. It's pretty safe. My final grade on it, if you want to get a good leg pump, it's great. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing special. It's kind of your bread and butter. I'll give it a C.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's average.
I would give walking lunges an A. And
really,
here's my reasoning why. First of all, you can do it anywhere. You can do it at your house. You can do it in the park. You can do it in the gym. You can do it with weight. Second of all, it works every muscle in your leg. All the muscles that you use day to day. It's actually a somewhat functional movement. There are going to be times when you have to lunge and reach for something. So it is, for another reason, good working the legs like that. I guess a negative is if you haven't done a lot of exercising and you do it, you could be more likely to get hurt, especially if you go for a heavy weight. But if you take it slow, do body weight, forward lunges are actually a very good exercise. So I would say, I convinced myself it's a B.
Yeah, it's really cool that you're ranking the exercise that I was given. But
well, yeah, we still have to give each other, our opinions. We can't just let someone slide when they say an exercise is a C when it's an obvious B.
You know what? I love Chaz Chisholm. Um,
Well, that guy's gone.
he is. No, he might be the one guy who's still watching. But either way,
I doubt it.
wow. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I keep going to look over here. I really need to remember to look over here. We've got
Well, you
two
have to look
cameras. We're
both.
not used to
There's
doing
more than
this.
one camera. It's fine.
This is very true. You get multiple angles of me and Dr. Aaron tonight. You've got kettlebell swings, hinge at the hips, snap forward, let the hips drive the bell, not your arms. And it's glute time, and ChatGPT hates me because it wants me to do 25 squats. How many did you get?
It's glute time, baby. I did 20. I still had
We
I
need to
still have a good
figure
glute
out
time.
we need to one, I need more space. Two, we need to get a buzzer sound, a soundboard. That's what I was looking for. So when this stuff happens, we can start to play music and everything too.
So what was my
Now,
exercise again?
kettlebell swings.
Kettlebell swings. I like kettlebells a lot. Kettlebells are something that you can use a lot of different exercise or for a lot of different exercises. That being said, kettlebell swings are very easy to do wrong. They're very easy to not activate the proper musculature for. So you have to be a little bit careful with them, but I still think they're good to try. I think they're a good one, especially if you, again, go through light weights first and slowly build up. They're very good for power. I would probably give them like a B minus. So still, I like them, but that risk of injury if you've never exercised before, I think is always going to be in the back of my mind.
Yeah, no, that's true too. Um, what was your final grade on that one? I was squatting. My
I said
leg
like a
was going
B
to my
minus.
butt.
B minus.
Yeah, like it's something that's easy to do. The only downside is you need to get a kettlebell. So hopefully you have a gym membership and hopefully they have kettlebells.
You could technically do them
Yeah,
with a
no.
dumbbell, or you could do them with a bag. You could do them with a no weight. A gallon of milk. Gallon of milk.
Can of soup.
2 cans of soup.
2 cans of soup. Anywho, going forward, the glute time continues. Dr. Aaron just got dished 20 squats while I have to talk about decline push-ups. Decline push-ups. All right. Feet are elevated, usually on some kind of a bench or your bed or table or something. Hands are on the floor, and you're just doing push-ups. Overall, exercises, it's hard. It's pretty difficult to perform, I would say. I think Dr. Aaron agrees with it. Speaking of push-ups, Aaron, I have to talk if we're supposed to be doing 50 push-ups or not. I'm not 100% certain just yet.
I don't think we have been doing them, have we?
I didn't start yet because I meant to talk to you about that, and I was just like, oh, yeah, no, we're not doing it yet. And then I realized like 4 days ago, I was like, oh, crap. But anyway, decline push-ups. Overall, good exercise. I think it's going to target a different part of the chest. It is difficult to perform. Because of the difficulty,
That's another 20.
I would give this a C. I feel like regular push-ups I still like better than this.
They're another wonky one that I think is tough for a lot of people to do right.
Yeah, it's more so like not a lot of people do them right.
Yeah, like it's putting your shoulders in a little bit of a weird position. It's almost like the easy version of like a handstand push-up. And honestly, most people don't need to ever do a handstand push-up, as cool as it is.
Yeah.
So, for that reason, I'm not the biggest fan of those. So, yeah, I think a C is fair.
Yeah.
Still an average exercise.
We still haven't gotten an A exercise, and I don't think it's going to be the next one still because I got jumpy. I was excited to see what the next exercise was already.
Oh, what do we have next?
The glute time has ended, so there's no more squats that need to be given. Battle ropes, alternating waves.
Wait, so the battle ropes? Or, I mean, sorry, the glute time. Why is the glute time ended? What happened here? ChatGPT cut us off?
No. It's just like we had back-to-back glute time, so I was like,
okay.
this round we don't have glute time.
All right, so battle ropes alternating. I think battle ropes... I like battle ropes for an endurance exercise for the arms. You actually use your core a lot too. I think the negative with battle ropes is if you do one thing, like it'll still be challenging, but it's almost too easy. Like I'd actually rather you have a few things. Hey, Rowan, nice to see you. Did you say hi twice, Rowan?
Now he did.
Yeah, now he did. But... yeah, battle ropes, I like when you have alternating exercise. So you could go through a few different things. I don't think it changes it that much, like doing alternating with the battle ropes together. I even like circles, backwards. I like to switch
Specifically,
it
it
up.
needs to be the waves. What do you rank that one before we go forward?
Yeah, so this is my long one. Just like what I usually like to do is having all these alternating things. If you don't have them, I'd give them a C. I'd give them a C. I think they're okay. I like the
All right.
variety, so you get a lot of different
Ooh.
things. Okay.
Rowan throws one into the ringer, throws one into the bag for us. He says push-ups. We just talked about decline push-ups. Rowan's introducing just regular flat ground push-ups. That's one of his favorite exercise.
Now, Dr. Tom
What do we
can't
think
do a
about the regular
push-up.
push-ups? Yes, I can.
Does this mean
I will
wait?
do them.
Because Rowan answered, we have to do glute time for 20, don't we?
That is the rules, actually. I did forget that if
glute time.
whoever chats their favorite exercise in. Did you just throw your back out?
No,
So,
I just got poked.
Rowan, I gotta agree with you. Push-ups are a great exercise. I like them to either warm up or as a finisher with my chest days. They are your staple exercise for your chest. They're really easy to perform. I lost count on my squats, but either way, solid exercise. Aaron, am I crazy to say that I want to give this exercise an A just because of its simplicity? It's a great exercise to do, and it's easy to perform. I would give this one an A. Push-ups are great.
Here's what I have to say about this.
I lost count.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know about you, but I agree. A push-up should be an A. It's the easiest thing to do. Anyone could attempt them, even if they're too hard to do on the floor. You could do them on
And if they're easy, you just
stairs.
throw a weight plate on your back. You could put a weighted vest on, put your feet up on something.
Yeah.
There's ways to make it harder.
I actually think for that reason, the lunges that I was talking about before should also be A. If we're going to say push-ups are A. Because both lunges and push-ups you could do anywhere. You could progress them very
We don't dwell
easily.
on the past, Aaron. We don't dwell on the past.
I do. I dwell on the past. I make sure that my votes of, lunges being an A just gets followed through.
The board will oversee it, and we'll debate on it.
But yeah,
But either way, Rowan, thank you for throwing that one in there. Push-ups, they were great. First A-ranked exercise. Aaron's going to try to say that it was lunges. We overwhelmingly gave this one an A first, so congratulations. You got an A and made me and Aaron do squats. If you want to make me and Aaron do squats and also maybe get an A-ranked exercise, tell us what your favorite exercise is. But for now, back to our generator, ChatGPT. We're going to risk
Tom.
saying go.
How many squats are you up to right now? I'm up to 60.
I'm 20 behind you. I'm
15.
up to 15. Yes, all right. So I got 45. But let's see if it continues to be glute time and what exercise we get.
Mm-hmm.
So we ranked push-ups together.
Yeah.
You just did battle ropes. So this is mine. So there is a chance that you get another round of squats before I do.
If I have to do glute time again, I'm ready for glute time again.
It's going to help your workout. It is glute time. It's 15 heavy squats.
Oh, heavy.
It added heavy. ChatGPT did it.
Uncle Nutsby's doing
It's the first time it said heavy. ChatGPT just said excuse my language, get the barbell and start doing squats. I got Bulgarian split squats. Solid exercise. I love them. Add some weight, the raised leg behind you. Great for stability, great for balance, great for coordination. I have a love-hate relationship with them. So I will give this one a B+, just because of its difficulty to perform. But it is solid for the muscle group for the quads and the glutes. Split squats, it's everyone's biggest leg day enemy. I would say this is a B+. The only reason I'm not giving this one an A, honestly, on its overall exercise is just because of the difficulty to perform, because no one ever knows where to put their foot during a Bulgarian split squat. How many times did you go to set up a Bulgarian split squat, Aaron, where you have to move your foot too far forward and then you have to move it back?
I cannot ever give Bulgarian split squats a good score because I'm absolutely biased. Because when I was in college, I played intramural basketball, and we were in the semifinals. And right before the semifinals, I had the great idea to do some Bulgarian split squats and absolutely destroyed my hamstring. So ever since then, I just can't get behind the split squats. I just feel like they're so easy to get hurt. Again, I'm very biased because I got hurt doing them. They're definitely not a bad exercise. Like I wouldn't put them in D or F tier, but I'm still gonna put them like a C, maybe a B minus at best. But yeah, probably like a C. Can't get behind
All
it.
right, well, if that's what you're giving my split squats, then that means your lunges stay at the B plus that we gave them because they're basically the same exercise.
No, your leg isn't in a super awkward position in lunges. They're in a normal position in lunges, whereas in split squats, like who actually does that ever? Like who's just gonna have their back leg super high up on the steps or on a bench? Like lunges are just a normal bigger step that we have to do. You have to lunge into a position and grab something. Let me show you, everybody. Watch this. Oh, I have to reach something over there? Oh, I lunged. I lunged and I grabbed. Oh, I have to get Mr. Nutsby? Oh, I lunged. I lunged and I grabbed.
See, it's more like, why?
Oh, wait.
You gotta be functional about everything. We're just talking about.
Sir. Oh, actually, I'm going to reach like this. That's how I reach. With my foot.
Did some weird looking curtsy lunge.
That's the thing. Bulgarian split squats, no function. But what were you gonna say, sir, about functionality? How that's not important in physical therapist?
We're just talking gym exercises. Yes, it is important, but not everything needs to be about, oh, is this functional or not? And that's why my favorite baseball player is Chris Holm. Anyway.
So you're absolutely wrong, sir. The whole reason we go to the gym is to be functional. I mean, that's what I think. That's why I go to the gym. I want to be functional.
That's called lifting in your 30s. Guess what? I said go, and I didn't get a glute time. So you're going to be looking thick this summer while I'm just sitting here as a pancake. Anyway, I got medicine ball slams. Lift the ball overhead and slam it down.
Interesting.
Overall, it's a good exercise, but I always feel like I can never find the right medicine ball to use for this exercise. That's a problem I often have. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I can pick out other exercises that also help deliver the power that a medicine ball slam tries to deliver with better core activation. I'll probably end up giving this one like a C, maybe a C plus at best.
I think it's a really good endurance exercise, but I don't know if I would really use it as much for strength. Maybe like a.
But at the same time, I can pick a better endurance exercise, I feel like, than medicine ball slams.
I don't disagree with that, but I think that's a lot of the things that we rated today. Like you could probably find something a little bit better. I don't know.
I can find a lot of things better. There's a lot of exercises that, like, so far, all the exercises that we've ranked today, up until this one, I would do those other exercises at the gym, and I actually have. But every single time I'm like, okay, I want to work on like some core and endurance, I look around and go, medicine ball slams? No. And I just walk away from them.
So you know me, I like to do exercises that are sort of wonky. So I could see myself wanting to do those. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I don't ever do those. But it's something like add into a workout that makes it a little bit more bearable. So last year I did that like mini high rocks competition, and that's a workout I probably would have added in there had I had a medicine ball. But I can't see myself doing it as a standalone exercise, really. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that.
What Dr. Aaron isn't mentioning is the fact that he has, what are those stones called?
Atlas stones. You can't do medicine ball slams with
No.
stones.
I'm just saying, like, Dr. Aaron has the most interesting, very unique at-home gym, because most home gyms I feel like would have a medicine ball, and you don't. You have the Atlas stones, which are much larger and much heavier.
Yeah, so I have 50, 100, 150, and 200-pound Atlas stones. You can't slam those. I mean, you can slam those, but it's not you're throwing it. It's just you're dropping it on the ground. Unless you're, world's strongest man or just a, big gorilla cookie. You're probably not going to be slamming those on the ground as far as throwing
Also,
them
if you do
ground.
manage to slam it on the ground, you're probably going to be calling like, some kind of construction crew to come and fix the crack you just put in the floor.
Or you're going to be, complaining about like straining all the muscles in your back and your biceps. So, may not doing any slams.
I've lifted those Atlas stones with Dr. Aaron, and honestly, it's a hard workout.
But sir, I think we have to ask one last time. Everybody watching, if you have an exercise for us, let us know in the comments. Give us some more squats. How many squats you want us to do? We have an upper limit that I'm not telling you, but if you're at least near it, we're going to go to the upper limit. So give us an exercise in the comments. What's that, sir?
If we can keep count.
That's true. Count. Because we're going to have to, talk and do it at the same time. But people, we need you. We need this one last exercise. We see you. While
we're waiting for someone to throw into the chat, I will say I did hit go just now on that generator to see what exercise you would get to rank. Right. Well, it's also it's now glue time, and I have to do 20 squats, which would catch me up to you now, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the exercise you got is one that you actively hated on during another ranking that we did, and it's one of my favorite exercises. It is the barbell Romanian deadlift. You took a big old dump all over it during one of our other segments that we did.
Did I really? I said that bad stuff about the Romanian deadlift.
No, you just I think we were ranking exercises for the glutes, and remember, I got all in a tizzy because we were doing the brackets.
Oh yeah,
and it was like that. It was this exercise versus something else. I was like, no, you have to pass this one, and you were like, no, and I was like, yeah, I didn't want to talk to you ever again for that night until the next night. But anyway, while you talk about one of my favorite exercises, I'll do squats because the generator told me it's my turn to do squats.
The Romanian deadlift in general is a really good exercise for your lower back, and it's a really good exercise for your hammies as well. It is also, I think, an easy one to hurt yourself if you go too heavy too fast. So if you were a beginner trying to start exercise and you want to try Romanian deadlifts, I would recommend having somebody with you. So if you're doing something a little bit wonky, then they'll be able to tell you, okay, maybe you're bending your back too much. Maybe you're bending your knees a lot and not really getting the effect that you're going for. Like maybe you're just doing a normal deadlift and sort of doing a Romanian deadlift. So it's overall, I think it's a decent exercise. I'd probably give it a B, I think, when it comes down to it. I don't think it's A material. I don't think it's worse than that. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is it below a B, above a B?
I still don't like you. I think it's an A. I think it's God's gift to exercises.
If you can convince me that Romanian deadlift is better than normal deadlift, then I'll let you have it.
All I'm saying is it's God's
God's
gift to exercise.
Not an A.
They say that the cross weighed about 315 pounds, and Jesus had to deadlift that all the way. So
I was on his back, Ming. That man squatted that thing.
Ming.
You know what? No, wait, hold on. You know what he did? He squatted and lunged to that thing all the way to the mountain. There was no deadlift involved.
Happy Easter, happy Passover. Happy Passover too to all of our Jewish friends out there.
Yep. So yeah. Deadlifts are, I would say, A tier. Romanian deadlifts, I wouldn't. I would say are B, maybe even a C, but I was being nice with the B before. Let us know what you guys think, everybody watching.
I think lunges are a D. But anywho.
Dr. Tom's biased for no reason because he knows they're not the best.
Either way, moving on. Are we doing another exercise, or do we want to touch on the next segment?
I mean, we were hoping that someone would put in the comments
our fans don't love us. They obviously hate us, and the 3 people watching right now are too scared to message what their favorite exercises are. I'll do 40 squats on camera right now if someone puts in an exercise. But either way,
we could even do 50. We could even do 100. But no one
cares. I never agreed to that. I never signed this contract.
Dr. Tom actually can't do more than 20.
Now that the counter has hit 0 and we've scared the people away, we can go on to our next segment.
Yes. So the thing that I want to talk about, Dr. Tom, is some new gym equipment that's been coming out recently that I've been seeing some ads for. So the first one I wanted to bring up was actually one of those vibration guns. Now, the thing that makes
it funky, a Theragun?
Yes, Theragun. I forgot the name. I called it a vibration gun. It's the same exact thing.
I got
The
nervous for a second, but anyway.
Oh no, we're not looking at vibrators. We're looking at massage guns, or maybe actually massage machines, whatever we want to call it. There's a new one that has 16 balls on it. So 16 balls massaging you. Look up 16 ball massager. You will find the 16 ball massager online. And
Just be wordy with it. Make sure that you type in 16 ball massager gun.
it doesn't.
Otherwise,
No, it doesn't
you
matter.
might get
Put it on Google.
something weird.
Put it on YouTube. Put on YouTube 16 ball massager. You're gonna see 16 ball massagers that look real good.
Stop saying it like that.
That's what I typed in on YouTube and it worked. It was fine.
Listen,
You're
I'm
a sicko.
scared. I'm typing in 16.
16 ball massager. Put it right in on
protecting
YouTube.
All right, I got the right thing by the looks of it. I got Tancola 16 heads massage gun for deep tissue pain.
Exactly.
They also they've got one from Temu already. Temu's already on this.
Yeah. So that's the ad I keep getting is that this 16 ball massager is like the next big thing in fitness to make your stepsister real excited.
There's definitely a phobia for this. There's definitely like that's too many like circles all next to each other. There's definitely a phobia for that, and I understand it because I'm afraid of this thing.
I just think it's not completely useless. Like it probably does feel pretty decent.
No, it's definitely useless. It's definitely useless.
Well, okay. Do you think massage is useless?
No.
So I think the same thing with this. Like I think it acts like a massage. Like it probably feels good. Probably doesn't hurt. But it probably feels good for like 20 minutes.
Well, if our fans love us, they'll donate money for us to get. And we'll test it live.
So Dr. Tom can massage his stepsister. Her name's Holly.
What is wrong with you?
No, that's actually
Dr. Anderson.
One of the ads that I saw literally said that. It was like, oh, and I can massage my stepsister. And it was like very obviously not his stepsister. And she just like laid down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So no, all
ads are getting out of hand nowadays.
Yeah, they're absolutely ridiculous. I just saw it and I was like, this is so useless. Like it really is. Like I was saying, the whole massage thing, like really, massage doesn't have good evidence long term when you look at research. It does make people feel better short term, which is why it has value and it can get people moving. And you add exercise into it, it can be beneficial. And I guess you could say that these 16 ball massagers could do something similar to that. But honestly, it's a waste of money. Just let your body recover, relax, maybe take an active rest day. I've talked about active rest on the channel a bunch of times. Active rest is basically you still move, but maybe you don't do the hardest workout you've ever done.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's
the
that?
16 ball massage. I'm still stuck on it. I gotta find it. There was a company that literally on April Fool's Day would just come out with like some of the most absurd gym equipment. Like they made a roof rack for your car that carried your barbell and weight plates. You put them on.
That's funny.
They came out with something yesterday.
Can I buy that?
They came out with honestly, I gotta find it. There was something else. They water-filled plates, like bumper plates. You could fill them with water.
Oh, I've actually seen a legit thing from Rogue. It's a water-filled. I wouldn't say bar, but like almost like a log that's water-filled. Goes up to like 40 pounds. And then the shifting from the water is actually supposed to, improve stability, like with overhead press and stuff like that. Let me see if I could find it.
I can't find it, but there's a gym company out there that's doing the April Fools.
Oh, look up Bosu Surge on Rogue, or the Tidal Tank.
Well, I know that I've seen the tidal tanks before.
So it's actually like a legit thing that some people use for working out. To be honest with you, is it the best idea ever? It's okay, I guess.
For $119, I could just get a big water bottle.
I mean, you could actually just do 2 gallons. To be like, in all seriousness, tie 2 gallons to a mop and just lift it overhead. That's a
Yeah.
lot cheaper. So
And
I
then when you
guess,
spill it all over the floor, you could just mop it up.
yeah. I actually have sandbags in my garage, and last week one of the sandbags opened, and I
That
noticed
sucks.
so basically the sandbag is a small bag inside a big bag, and I saw a little bit of sand coming out of the big bag, and I was like, what is happening here? So I opened up the big bag, and just sand came pouring out.
Ooh,
So if you
that'd
ever
be a sad
have
day.
like a sandbag and a small bag inside of a big bag, be careful when you open up the big bag. There might be a sandy mess inside of that. Thankfully, I was in my garage, so it didn't matter.
You just mop it up.
Yeah. Now, sir, we had one other piece of equipment that we wanted to talk about. It was the one I sent you earlier in the week, and I'm completely blanking on what that piece of equipment was. Do you remember what it was, sir?
Was it at the? You're not talking about the bicycle thing, was it?
Oh, the bicycle thing. Yeah, I am talking about that. I don't remember the name. Basically, there's a piece of equipment that looks like bike handles. You put it on the ground, and you basically do planks while you're like moving, like you're on a bike, and it's supposed to be good for bikers. I thought it was silly, but sir, what did you think about that thing?
It kind of reminds me of like those people who go instead of like you could just do planks or you could go ride a bike. Like you didn't need to combine the two.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like people who ride like hobby horses
Mm.
because they don't want to get a real horse or go ride a real horse. Like you could just instead of pretending to be on a horse and jumping over the fence, either you just jump over the fence or get on a horse and jump the fence. Like there was no reason to combine those two. Like I understand it, like okay, we're training for a sport, but at that point, just go ride your bike and go do the exercise. Biking is already an exercise. We didn't need to go and make it more. If you needed to make it more challenging for like some downhill stuff, like go down the hill and try it. Like
It's doing too much. It's really not necessary.
yeah,
Um, so if you ever
100%.
see that bike thing that you just put on the ground and you do core exercises with, we would not recommend it. We'd give that piece of equipment a F. And sir, what would you give the water log? What would you give that letter grade?
Yeah, piece of equipment. Ooh, we're doing a. I just give it next segment. We're gonna end up doing gym equipment. I give it a D.
Hmm. I would still give it a C. It is probably a little
D.
expensive, but there is utility to it. It's like overhead stability for someone that is like had a shoulder problem. It might be good. I will say, you may not know this, they only go up to like 40 or 50 pounds. It's really not that heavy.
Yeah, so you can get creative with like the water motion is gonna make you have to stabilize and everything too. So it's like I don't fully like I don't hate it.
Yeah. So yeah, for that reason, it's okay. We don't hate it. We don't love it. It's not going to be anything
It's all
groundbreaking. Yeah.
right. No.
But
Shout out to Rowan Abagatus for being the only person who wanted to actually give us an exercise and gave us the only A of the night
true. But
because
sir,
it's definitely not lunch.
last ranking, last thing that we talked about, the 16 ball massager. What do you think?
Oh, that's right. That's a D. Just because you said like it
It's
might
an
feel
F.
good, but what purpose is it serving? What are the other? We did fine with one ball. Why do we need 15 more? And that's what she said. Anywho, I would say.
But yeah, what do you think, sir? You think we're good to wrap up there for tonight?
Yeah, I think we covered everything. I think we had a fun time with the segment. We're gonna come up with some more creative segments like that too. ChatGPT honestly did really good. Honestly, I think ChatGPT was a little bit of a freaking menace with the glue time. I'm gonna go back and count. I think there was only two where it basically was just like, nope, not this time. Every other time it took the power and ran with it, which is exactly why you should fear AI. But anyway, no, I think we're good to wrap it up.
Yeah, well, thank you everybody for watching. If you have a favorite exercise, let us know in the comments. If you do not, maybe just start exercising. Have a nice night, everybody. I don't know how to end the stream.